When a person can't find a deep sense of meaning, they distract themselves with pleasure. You cannot be lonely if you like the person you're alone with. Never mind those failures till yesterday. Each new day is a sequel of a wonderful life, gifted with hopes to succeed. If a man confessed anything on his deathbed, it was the truth, for no man could stare death in the face and lie. A picture may be worth 1,000 words, but just a few of the right words can paint 1,000 pictures. A hero is just somebody who does the right thing when it would be far, far easier to do nothing. Take note of how people treat you after you say no to their demands. I live in my own little world, but it's okay, they know me here. If the emotions are free, the intellect will look after itself. You should always do what you can to make life sweeter. People throw stones at you, and you convert them into milestones. Truth and facts are woven together. However, sometimes facts can blind you from seeing what is actually going on in someone's life. In your own life, it's important to know how spectacular you are. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. Truth will always be truth, regardless of lack of understanding, disbelief, or ignorance. Look beyond the words spoken. Actions speak louder than words and reveal the true motives behind any pretext. You are in charge of your own happiness. You don't need to wait for other people's permission to be happy. Maybe it was wrong, or maybe impossible, but I wanted the truth to be one thing, one solid thing. It does not matter how long you live, but how well you do it. Happiness is a choice that requires effort at times. Luck is a word used to describe the success of people you don't like. The smallest act of kindness makes you more beautiful than any expensive dress or makeup. We reveal most about ourselves when we speak about others. We could never learn to be brave and patient if there were only joy in the world. A dumb idea isn't dumb if it works, so you might as well just try it out. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Comfort is no test of truth. Truth is often far from being comfortable. There is something incredibly nostalgic and significant about the annual cascade of autumn leaves. For I have trained myself and am training myself always to be able to dance lightly in the service of thought. Do nothing and nothing happens. Life is about decisions. You either make them or they're made for you, but you can't avoid them. The cost of a thing is the amount of what I will call life which is required to be exchanged for it, immediately or in the long run. We cannot reach the pinnacle except by taking advantage of the abilities we have and acquiring those that we do not. Yeah, all things live forever, though at times they sleep and are forgotten. You cannot be fair and correct at the same time. Fairness often takes the lesser correct of the roads. Truth only exists for those who cling to it, so Suke Eisen. Take advantage of it now, while you are young, and suffer all you can, because these things don't last your whole life. Change your life today. Don't gamble on the future, act now, without delay. Success means we go to sleep at night knowing that our talents and abilities were used in a way that served others. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Understanding is the reward of faith. Therefore, seek not to understand that you may believe, but believe that you may understand. Happiness is always there. You just have to choose to see it. There's no point dwelling in the dark and ignoring the light of the stars. Because people don't have wings, we look for ways to fly. I want to drag knives over my skin, just to feel something other than shame, but I'm not even brave enough for that. The problem with people is they forget that most of the time it's the small things that count. People have boldness to criticize but not to sensitize. You can go your whole life collecting days, and none will outweigh the one you wish you had back. How you spend your time is more important than how you spend your money. Money mistakes can be corrected, but time is gone forever. Often, it's not about becoming a new person, but becoming the person you were meant to be and already are, but don't know how to be. Keep the fight in your veins, honey. Never let it fade. Having the best doesn't make you the best, but producing the best makes you the best. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Speak to me, O rocks and streams. Tell me tales off mountain tall. O boulders cleft and thunder cleaved beneath the veil off waterfalls. The absence of the will to live is, alas, not sufficient to make one want to die. It's not about whether or not someone is a bigot, but whether or not the argument which that someone is arguing is worth being a bigot about. Humor is what happens when we're told the truth quicker and more directly than we're used to. There's no way you can kill someone and get to the other side of the experience unchanged. In prayer, it is better to have a heart without words than words without a heart. The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination. You must take life the way it comes at you and make the best of it. Good people see the good and bring out the best in other people. The power to change your life lies in the simplest of steps. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Common sense in an uncommon degree is what the world calls wisdom. Because this is the way things are meant to be. Those at the top of the mountain didn't fall there. One truth doesn't refute another. Truth doesn't lie in the object, but in how we see it. A point of view can be a dangerous luxury when substituted for insight and understanding. A paranoid is someone who knows a little of what's going on. Success to me is being happy, truly fulfilled, being proud of myself, and doing different things all the time. All I am is literature, and I am not able or willing to be anything else. Like all dreamers, I confuse disenchantment with truth. The truth has always been a more complex commodity than the market can easily package and sell. I always felt like you had to be important to have enemies. Be like the flower that gives its fragrance to even the hand that crushes it. If you think life is magical or life is hard, either way you are right. Your thoughts are the source of reality. I just want to teach people how to be comfortable. Stop being so scared. The universe doesn't give you what you want in your mind. It gives you what you demand with your actions. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. You must learn to let go. Release the stress. You were never in control anyway. The truth was only another mask, even if it was the best fit, the closest to skin and all that lay beneath. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Live out of your imagination instead of out of your memory. With one day's reading, a man may have the key in his hands. If time is precious, no book that will not improve by repeated readings deserves to be read at all. Oh, don't cry. I'm so sorry I cheated so much, but that's the way things are. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. When friendship is settled, you must trust. Before friendship is formed, you must pass judgment. The triumph can't be had without the struggle. Someday people will ask me what is the key to my success, and I will simply say, good karma. If I tell you not to follow me, it ain't because I hate you, kiddo. I just don't want you feel disappointed, when seeing the truth. Live life as though nobody is watching, and express yourself as though everyone is listening. Don't dwell on things. Don't stay in one place too long. It was the only way to stay ahead of sadness. Do your own thing on your own terms and get what you came here for. If you hear how wonderful you are often enough, you begin to believe it, no matter how you try to resist it. If you find yourself drawn to an event against all logic, go. The universe is telling you something. One of the few things in life that cannot possibly do harm in the end is the honest pursuit of the truth. Sometimes you can see things happen right in front of your eyes and still jump to the wrong conclusions. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice.